Good morning. Good morning. This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and it is Friday, February the 26th. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. I have lots on my desk. I have lots to do. Guess what? I found my February art journal. I found my February one. I have some ideas for completing this. It's almost completely filled. Few blank pages. I have a list back here. Let me put this brush in the... I got these out for... But we'll come back to that. Hi, Mitzi. Good morning. Oops. Good morning. Oh, that's okay. I've been called worse. So I found floral. I found floral for my Art Nouveau. Of course, this I pulled out of my Fussy Cuts the other day, but look, I found this folder, and so I thought I'd use that. And I pulled this wallpaper the other day. And I found some Victoria magazines which have floral in them. So we might do some fussy cutting later. Yeah. Hi, Artsy Nancy. Good morning. I love this image because it's in an envelope. Yeah, my Art Nouveau is going to get done. My Santos doll, she's here somewhere. Where is she? Well, here's her cage part. I thought I had her head. Her head is here someplace. She's lost her head. It might have rolled off on the floor. I'll have to find it. But I'm working on the Santos doll from Rosemary's Kit. I'll reach over here and find it. But not, whoops, see, now the cage even fell. So I'm sure the head is here someplace. She's lost her head. All right. Penelope says, that's okay. Just keep my head on me. Hi, Riri. Good morning. I have Happy Mail and I have a Thrift Haul. So what should I do first? The Thrift Haul? Because when folks watch the replay, that may be what they want to see, and I'll get my bags out of the way. Let's do the Thrift Haul. I went to the store the other day, and I kept telling Becky that the next project I have is going to be a corner-to-corner Afghan. Now, these are kind of small, but I'm thinking more like a shawl-type triangular deal, and I saw a video online, and I think this will be light enough for summer. If you just, in the evening, if it gets a little cool in the spring, and maybe the late fall. In the hot summer, this isn't going to work, but so I got this at the thrift store. I paid $4 for this bag, and these are brand new. This one may have been, well, I don't even think it's been used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 skeins of it, and they are Karen Cuddle Soft, machine washable and dryable. Net weight 1.75 ounces, 50 grams. It doesn't say how many yards. All right. Well, I told Becky I wanted to do a corner to corner. And I saw an example where it's a triangular one, which would make a nice shawl. And you just work out that way. And that's what I thought I would do. Crochet. So I got that at the thrift store. Early birds here. I got me a pair of slacks. Those need to go in the wash. I haven't unpacked these. I went Wednesday. I got me a pair of slacks and 2 tops because they had their clothing on sale. I got a plaid kind of short sleeve to wear around and a knit striped. And these will all go in the wash. I'm just pulled them out of the bag right now. So I'll put this aside. That'll help make a load of wash today. Hi Nashwa, good morning. Then I raided the little doily basket and I found this one, which is really sheer. And I imagine this is stitched on the machine. I don't think this is hand stitched. I think this is probably stitched on the machine. And then this is what they call Battenberg lace. So around the edges. But what I like about it, it is so sheer that with something like this, if you wanted to do a journal cover on a folder like this, it shows through. I love that. And this would be a perfect one to, I'm going to cut this one up, but I've got, what, 2 more of these? So I got this piece. This one cost me $2, which was entirely worth it. And then I got this little pack of, these look like little table napkins. These cost me $3, but there's one, and I'm sure they're machine embroidered too. In fact, I know they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It'd almost make a little journal, wouldn't it? 11, 12, 13, 14. You know, that would make a wonderful little mini journal. Just fold it this way. Oh, that would make a wonderful little mini journal. And you know, you could put paper on this side where the back of the, but even the back of the embroidery, since it's machine stitched, is really not bad. So that, I thought that was entirely worth it too, for 14 pieces for $3. About 20 cents a piece, right? 14 will go into 32 times, would be 28, with 20, about 21 cents a piece for each one of these. I thought that was worth it. And this I couldn't see in the inside, and I didn't want to open it up. This is a stationary writing tablet, but I looked at the papers here and they all look the same color. So let's go ahead and open this up. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Lori. Kimberly and Lori, good morning, ladies. Happy Friday to everybody. It opens up this way. This cost me 25 cents. 25 cents for this tablet. Oh, I see, it's just on the edge. But still, it's pretty. I still like it. And it's kind of Art Deco in the sense that it has these lines, these very deco type lines around the edge. But the front of it is very Oriental, Victorian Oriental. And then there are envelopes to match. That's cool. 25 cents, I'll take it. I got some little free with power studs. New York Power Studs designer pack. And I think they're the kind that have the little sharp edges and you put them through whatever you're working on and then the edges bend down. I might play with those, maybe on a piece of leather. And then, because of our dear friend Becky, oh, I also got this little thread of of polyester spun thread. Melrose, Melrose, but I know these little spools of thread can be quite expensive. You can pay $3 or $4 or $5 or $6 for these. This cost me 25 cents. So I got it. And then because of Becky, I invested in some zippers. And did y'all watch Aunt Becky? Hi, Julie Topaz Pearl Girl. Good morning. Becky was showing us how to make project bags, which caught my attention, and little, she used the zippers for the project bags, but she was also showing us how to make little gift bags. And I might just get that sewing machine out yet. I could not find any 14-inch ones, but I did grab a hold of some 12-inch ones, which work. This is a 10-inch. These are 12-inch. This looks like it might be an 18-inch. Oh, this might be a 14-inch, but this is a nylon zipper. Let's see what this one is. This one looks like it might be, it's not quite 18 inches, is it? No, this is 18-inch. This is an 18-inch one. So that means this one is probably an 18-inch one. And this one is a 12-inch. So I thought I would play with making some project bags. We'll see how that turns out. So that's one sack. I love going thrifting. I'll tell you, it's my second hobby, I think. You can get some nice bargains. It's 25 cents. You pay $6 or $7 for a new one of those at the store. All right, let's move on. They're saying, happy fabulous Friday to everybody, Mitzi says. They're saying good morning to everybody out there in chat. Let me turn around and pull this sack out. Oh, this sack is a Walmart sack. I stopped at Walmart and got black paint. And I couldn't find any 8-ounce white paint, so I got a 16-ounce one. Because I'm always using black and white. And I got their last two Bimini blues. Well, that's not a Bimini blue. I got their last two Bimini blues, which is the color I'm using in the Art Nouveau. And then the closest thing that I could find to it is, well, no, this wasn't close. There were some other closer colors, but I like this one. This is a blue bonnet blue. So let me put these in somewhere in my paint rack here. And then I'll sort them out later. But at least I'll have them out. Maybe. Yeah. Well, where's this one going to go in there? These two are going to have to go across the room. And what else did I get? Oh, I got this piece of, because it was sitting there, and how much this foam rubber can cost. This cost me, this is high density foam, and it only cost me $1. And it's probably about maybe an inch thick, I would say. And for you filters out there, and I've got some really 4-inch thick stuff, but this, yeah, 1 inch by 15 by 17. Someday I'm going to do some felting, but I looked at foam at Joann's, and boy, was it expensive. So I grabbed onto this just to have it. That's one of those things I'll use it when I need it. What's in this sack? I went to Walmart, 'cause that's our local store. In these small towns, the closest Walmart is. Now, I bought some document holders because I wanted kind of a pattern for when we make those project bags. And I'm going to put zippers on mine, but I do like these. These cost me, this is a 3 count, and it cost me about, what, $3.24? So I paid about $1 a piece for these. But I do like these folders to put my project stuff in. So I got one of those. What else did I get here? Oh, I got their last set of Pen Plus Gear markers, and I bought some little buttons for, or little decorative things to put around on my Santos doll here. Let me put her there. That there. I don't know what happened to her head. Her head was here a minute ago. I knocked it off someplace. And I bought some sewing needles just because Becky and Janet are telling me I need to get out that sewing machine. And I bought 3 spools of thread. Kind of a linen, a white, and a black. Just to have it, because not only is newer thread stronger, I'll have it. And let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I bought some little charms things here too. I thought I might put these in my Art Nouveau. We'll see how that goes. I'll have them on hand. And I got their last packet of erasers. And I got something else, but I'll come back to that. I bought some pretty spring fabric. You can tell I haven't been shopping for a while. And I bought some acrylic here. Now this is plastic sheeting. And I'm going to try to play with this with those project bags. We'll see. I'll try fabric ones too, but... And then I bought envelopes because I'm always using my brother's envelopes. That was my Walmart haul. I'm replacing my brother's business envelopes. They're about out up here, and I've been using them for when I was jelly printing. So I replaced them. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have put that bag. I'm going to put this stuff back in the bag. So that's my Walmart haul. Walmart haul. I grabbed these. You know, these get harder and harder to find toward the middle of the year. Around school season, these Pen Plus Gears, you can find them. They stock them, but no, I have a hard time seeing these on the shelf. They don't restock them. Then I have one more bag of books that I got at the thrift. Books and such. And if I don't tip everything over here. Let me get them out. These are books. Well, I did buy a Krylon pen at the hardware store. I like those Krylon pens, so I got one of those. Hold it. My bag is slipping here. What else did I get here? Oh, this is... Yeah. Let me show you this. I got plastic canvas simply because it was... I know I'm going to... Well, I was thinking mark making on the jelly plate. But I'll probably want this for something. That's what I said. They had a whole stack of it there. And you got 2 of them for 50 cents. 25 cents a sheet. Not a bad deal. They had a whole stack of them. So I said, I'll want them for something in the future. So that's what... Usually when I see that and my head thinks future, that's usually... I'd learned to pick them up. I bought some more paper, which I really don't need any more paper. But this is kind of an ivory paper. 24-pound inkjet and laser compatible granite. So it's kind of a texture, a linen texture. Let's open it up. Well, it's taped shut here. Somebody obviously used some of it at one time or another. It's not a new package. I gotta open it and see what's inside though. This is, I haven't had this stuff out since I brought it home because I was saving it for... Hi Ruth Lamb. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Ruth, what were those clips you were talking about? And Becky showed them some sort of clips to use instead of pins. Becky said, oh, wonder clips, is that what you called them? Something like that. I gotta see what kind of paper this is. Oh, it's kind of almost a parchment type paper. We'll keep the sheet out since I pulled it out. I'm not going to try to put it back. So I got a ream of that simply because I need more paper. And let's pull these out because they're starting to bother me here. She had to wrap all these up. We had 3 people sacking me, sacking my stuff. And they wrapped this all up in newspaper. Oh, she stuck a couple of zippers in there. I think these are probably 18-inch ones. 14. This is probably a 14 and an 18-inch. This one is not metal. This one's a nylon, and this one is metal. As long as they zip up, that's all I care about. So we'll put those with the other. Then just because March is coming up, this needs to be washed. I'll take this out in the kitchen and wash it. This cost me $1, but I thought that might be fun to have tea out of in the morning in March. So I got a mug just because I saw it there and I said, okay, I'll get it. And then I got this, and I don't usually buy these. But these were pretty, and what I'm thinking of with these are napkin rings. These happen to be ceramic ones. There are 4 of them here. But you know, I tend to take my little fabric scraps and roll them up. Now this is a bad example, but you know, that's what these are made for, is to put your fabric napkins in. And I tend to take things, let's see if I can get some out, like this. You know, that pretty silky that Journey sent me. And things like this. And I tend to roll it all up and put a band around it. And I thought it would be fun to still roll it up, but stick it in a napkin ring and display it. Like that. What'll happen is it'll probably get displayed, and then something will get put on top of it, and something else will get put on top of that, just like my lady with her head. I don't know what I did with her head. I had it this morning, my Santalstalt head. But anyway, that's what I got these for, because I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And they only cost me $1 for 4 of them. But I could see them breaking if you're not careful. Here's the price tag here, $1. Yeah, get out the Goo Gone. I got Goo Gone here, but see if I can't scratch that off. And then last of all, let me put these back in the bag. I want to take the fabric out for now. I'll deal with those later. Hopefully I won't break them. I won't. Then I got 3 books because I couldn't resist them. I got this book on keepsake transfer collection. Yeah, I have to take that out in the kitchen and put it in the dishwasher. And this has a whole bunch of patterns in it. Look at that. Ooh, think noodle. I could almost think, I bet I could find some Art Nouveau stuff in this. Look at that border. It's transfer. I don't know if I could, I think you could probably take these out and transfer onto fabric. Let's see what it says. Hints on transferring. Match setting of your iron to the material being used. i.e. wool, cotton, or synthetic. Preheat for 5 minutes. Do not use steam. Use a test transfer. Cut off unwanted words. Use heated iron to smooth fabric, then pin pattern ink side down. Do not slide iron. Lift from position to position. So when you transfer it, you don't go like this. You go heat, you go like that to transfer it. Save your transfers in an envelope. On some materials, they will repeat up to 5 times. Well, I don't know if I'll use all these, but I'll get inspired. Look at those florals. Yeah. So that cost me what, $1? Softbound book. I don't know what it cost me. And then I got this book called The Jungle Book. And yeah, I'm going to fussy cut this one. And I might, I'll talk about the type of journal. Let's take the cover off. It says jungles. This would make a nice journal for writing. Take out all the pages. Yeah, I know. But that's what I bought it for. Otherwise, look at that monkey. Can you see the monkey? Am I out of frame? Let me fix my camera a little. Probably showed you all this stuff and the camera was off. Now what did I do? I'm watching my laptop, which lags. Yeah, I'll pull the book down a little. So this has some nice images in there. So I'm thinking too, this morning, I was trying to remember the other night what I said I was going to do Friday morning. And I remembered I'm going to build a mystery box. And some of these pages would be nice to go in the mystery box. We're going to do that later. So there are some nice fussy cuts in here. Ha! Look at that fish. His teeth. So this I bought the fussy cut. Look at his nose. Aw. So, and then after I deconstruct it, this is a perfect size for what I'm wanting to do later. And I'm not going to talk about that right now because I don't want to go into it right now. That's going to be, just consider that a future project. And one last book that I got, I'm already piling stuff up behind me. If I want to get up and out, I'll have to jump over everything. I got this sketching school. Now, I know how to sketch. I've sketched for years and years and years. But that doesn't mean that I don't get inspired by books. And this one cost me, this probably cost me $2 for this book. And it's just nice reading. What's this? Oh, I took my car in to have it serviced. And while I was there, while I was reading this, and I'm going to read a paragraph out of here, but while I was reading it, she inspired me to sketch the truck in the parking lot. So I sketched the truck in the parking lot. And then I wasn't done sketching because I wasn't done reading. I was having my car serviced. I sketched the Quick Lane Tire Auto Center, the front of the building. So I'll put that in my journal. But I want to read a little bit about what she says. One of the most important aspects of sketching is its basic role as a method of gathering visual information from the world around you. It can be an end in itself, and a part of the purpose of this book is to show that sketching is a versatile and enjoyable art accessible to everyone. Sketching has many different functions, and there are as many ways to sketch as there are ways of making marks on paper, as many different kinds of sketches as there are artists who make sketches. To begin at the beginning, the examples and projects in this chapter demonstrate, and then she goes on about that, the great value of a sketchbook. It is that it is purely personal record for the artist, yet it can become a comprehensive and fascinating document of individual experience and progress. So she talks about using your sketchbook kind of as a daily, not as a daily, but as a continual, might be a better word, record of life around you. Such as, I went and got my car serviced, and there was this is nothing remarkable, except you do have to you have to pay attention when you're sketching it. I'm just learning how to sketch vehicles. I'm not the greatest at them, but that was, I wrote out there, truck in parking lot. I started reading a book on sketch and wanted to get more practice. And then I wrote urban sketch, and I dated it 2/24/21. So I haven't read through all of this yet, but I think I'm going to enjoy reading it. Learning from sketching. Charcoal and crayon. She uses sketching in ink. She talks about different things you can use. Travel notes. Immediate subjects. The idea of sketching conjures up a vision of sitting in a sunny landscape with pencils and watercolors at hand, but it is not always possible to isolate a block of time to be devoted to sketching, nor to work on an ideal subject that is relatively inaccessible. However, if you become addicted to sketching, or in order to get yourself into the habit, you can pick any subject that is immediately at hand. And so I used to do, and I have some videos of them, what I called commonplace sketches, where I would sketch a stapler or the eyeglasses, my scissors. I might start doing that too. Commonplace sketches. Sketching school. So that was that was the last of my thrift haul. Let's look at chat. What are you chatting about out there? Oh, there's Becky. Becky, I loved your stream. I already showed the scissors that I got at the thrift store. 18 inch and 12 inch mostly. Some 10 inch ones in there. Good morning, Becky. I hope you're feeling well. We're missing her hand. Whose hand are you missing? Lori says, Kimmers. Him and my ex-hubby sound like one and the same, except my ex worked out at the gym. He was an overachiever. We're talking about hubbies out there. They're saying good morning. Becky popped in. You are feeling better? Good. Yeah, that was a really good haul. I have to, at a certain point, I have to quit. There was more, but I did restrain myself. So let me look in here and see what I intended to do this morning. I wrote it down here. I think I've already done a couple things. Found my February journal. I wanted to tell you guys, I was looking all over for this February art journal. I don't know. I finally found it. It was right here beside me. I showed my thrift haul. I did that. I got a Happy Mail. I'm not sure who that's from. I talked about my floral for the Art Nouveau, but I'm going to fussy cut it. Oh, I wanted to work on my calendar that Norma gave me, my daily calendar. I want to sketch my animals for February, and we're going to put together a mystery box. That might be what we'll do next. I wanted to work on my Santos dolls, and oh, I'll do this right now. Saturday morning, which is tomorrow morning now, is our standalone video hop. It's not a live stream hop. And we have 10 participants, which I think is a really nice sized hop. Thank you, participants, if you're listening. But I'm going to do it a little bit different. And you may have seen my post, my schedule out there, where I put announcing the Saturday morning hop. I'm going to do mine as a live stream. I've already scheduled it, and believe me, if you've never scheduled on a mobile before, it's a learning process. I mean, you just have to learn where things are. I don't know if I can do this, but we got it done, and I'm hoping that it will go live when I hit the go live button Saturday morning. If it doesn't, I'll probably turn it off and start another stream and then work with it from there. But the videos are all set to go live at 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to go live at 5, just like I am now, only I went live at 4:30 this morning. So tomorrow morning, which means I'll probably sign off sort of early tonight. I probably won't stay on until 12 o'clock. So I'm going to announce the hop and talk about the hop tomorrow morning. And if this works well, what I'll be doing is doing a schedule of my hops, maybe in the week before, or maybe for the live stream hops, I could even do it maybe a week and a half before, as an announcement that they're coming, as a promotion kind of thing. And that's what this is meant to be. So we'll see. I'm going to try it. We'll see if it works. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. It is also posted in Fibsville, and I did not put it on my community tab yet because I put the video live, and I didn't want two things of the same thing going out on the same day. I'll put it on my community tab sometime later today, probably. The fabric is in the dryer. Oh, you spent $9 and got fabrics, envelopes, and a trivia game. Did you go? Oh, you went shopping. You went thrifting. Oh, Aunt Becky, yay. You got some fabric? That's cool. I looked at their fabric. They didn't have anything that called to me. I got zippers though, and I was so disappointed because I was looking for 14-inch zippers, which must not be commonly used, because I found a whole stack of 20-inch ones, and then 14 and 12 more 12-inch ones. So I got 12 and some what I think are 14-inch that aren't in the package. I think there's 1 or 2 10-inch ones in there. I can't wait to see what you got, Becky. The game is complete too. Oh, the trivia game is complete? Does that mean you're going to art with it, or you're going to play it? Hi, Gigi. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I have to limit myself at these thrift stores. So here's my my February journal, and this is going to be the March journal. I want to talk about the March journal. The March journal, what I'm thinking I'm going to do, I want more interest in my pages. You know, like on the February and the January journals, I have these Nataqua papers in between there. So when I'm looking at my journal, like I am now, or writing in it, I get interested in this stuff and I get inspired by it. So what I thought I would do for March, is grab a couple of these. Let me find it. Oh, what I didn't show you is when I was talking about that sketchbook earlier, when I was at Walmart, I bought this for urban sketching. Now, Rhonda also sent me an urban sketching journal that she made, but I'm getting the urban sketching bug. So this is a mixed media. Look inside, custom pages. This is a nice journal, but this is going to be an urban sketching journal. And maybe I should save this. Let's put this in my February one to document what this is, because I just have a hunch somebody's going to ask me. Let's put it on one of these pages here. Oops, not that one. Now let's put it here. I should document. Went thrifting, and then I should document the things I got. Maybe I will yet. But this is going to be an urban sketching journal. I'm going to be doing more urban sketching this year. Mark my word on it. So what I want to do, what I was thinking about doing is, I have these magazines. And look at these. I found more floral because I got these at the library earlier this year. I need to go to the library again. I was snowed in for a couple weeks, so. But I'm sure I can find some nice florals in here. Wondrous Winter Squash, brighten your corner. Trees for bees. Native berries for birds. Maybe not the I'm thinking more the horticulture for getting floral. There's another horticultural one here that has more. Ooh, look at all those windows. Ooh, isn't that cool? And I think there's enough shade from the roof line that it's not going to get the direct sunlight, because that's a living space in there. But Mary doesn't see a living space. Mary sees an art studio. That's cool. A healthy outlook. You see, I was thinking I could get some Art Nouveau florals out of these magazines. But what I want to do with this one and this, that's 4th of July, I want to grab some images to put in my March journal. Oh, and here's a stamp I begged from the postmaster. They don't send me these anymore. I think I ordered them and I got one, and that was it. And I asked her at the post office if they published them anymore, and she said, well, we get one and we keep it. And I looked up on the shelf and there were 2 of these, and I said, oh, you have a duplicate. Can I have it? She hemmed and hawed, but she let me have it. And I don't know, in the center of these usually is a nice big poster like this. Well, this is a 2015 one. Celebrating the best of the American story. Patriotic View Wave. Forever Heart. Martin Ramirez. Water lilies. We get these water lily stamps all the time. There's the flags. The vintage rose. I don't get those anymore. Maria Angelo. This might be fun to put in my journal. These. Oh, look, there's more. Wow. let's take the business part out. I'll put that maybe in my journal. My March journal. I haven't bound it yet. Do I want to take this apart? This might be fun just to put in for fun. And see, then they show all the... I might deconstruct this and just work this whole... I was thinking some of these others too, because I like these type. These are ones I've been cutting out of. But maybe I'll save these for another time. These are ones I got at the library. A Family Wonderland. Some of these are Christmas. Ooh, this one's cool though. The home's overall style is quite elegant, but Missy assures that it's all designed for the hustle and bustle of a busy family lifestyle. Talking about designing. Well, we'll save that. Ooh, I like that. I love the front of this. See, that calls to me. That is how I would live if I could. Just the front going in. Very cottage-like. I don't know about the rest of it. I don't like so much white. Reminds me of all the apartments that I lived in. I like the gold. I like the gold here. But I wouldn't have so much white because it looks too much to me like an apartment. I don't mind the mint green, like sage green. Too much like the apartments that I've lived in all my life. I have to have some color. Here's the Christmas one. So we might not do anything with these, except for I'm going to save out the horticulture ones, the fussy cut. Horns and hooves. This was a Nebraska one on barn quilts and buffalo. Barn quilts and buffalo. All right, we'll save we'll put these away. I think I'm going to work this stamp one into my March journal just for the interest. Not that I will art on it, but it'll be a way to keep my interest. And I'm going to deconstruct this, right? It's the same size. It'll fit in there nice. Because this is the cover. Whoops, is that the cover? Yeah, that's the cover. And these are the pages that I folded the other day. See, I've got to have more than blank pages. And not that I'm going to art on these. I might do a little, but I didn't really art on those other pages either. Let's take this apart. I think it's stapled here in the center. Now, let's see. And Becky, if you're listening, I cannot wait to do your fabric, your pick 10 dirty dozen on fabric, and then make a project out of it. I think that was really a great idea. Where's the other staple? Is here. So I might as well use this stuff up. I got it. I begged for it at the post office. And even if it is 2015, who cares? Put that where I don't step on it. Is my camera still out of frame? I feel like I need to readjust it here. I thought I did that when I signed on, but welcome to everybody who's come in. Put your pretty face back on. Hi, Nikan. And Becky says, we had a freak storm come through with shearing trees, and the trees came down on Greg's truck. Oh, no. Huh. put this staple in the trash so I don't step on it. Okay, so this can go in the center. Ouch. Ouch, that drawer. I got a wooden desk drawer, and it must have a sliver there. All right, I'm gonna put this in the center, but how many pages do I have? Let's make this the first. This would have been good for February. Oh well. And it says Happy New Year. I'll see how many pages I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's perfect. Because I have 8 of these cream colored pages. So I'm just going to put them in order. And then there's the color, there's the insert, the poster insert. So we'll fatten out my journal here. This way I'll have a little interest in my journal that won't be quite so boring to work in. So I doubt that you can get these anymore. You might watch and see but usually those things either get tossed or collected. I had to beg for this one, but she relented. I said, you got 2 of them, and then I said, I ordered them, but they only sent me 1. And I liked the one they sent me. It was a commemorative one, I think, on our military, if I remember all right. And then this, celebrating the Lunar New Year, the year of the monkey. But I like this because it's got letters on there. You know what would go good with it was that fussy cut of that envelope. All right, this one's going to go in here, but I also wanted to put this folder one in there in the center. So I might take this one and put it in my mystery box. And I'll put the business order form in my mystery box too. So this, see how much interest that adds to my March journal? It'll be more fun to work in it because I'll have something to look with. Now, I'm not going to bind it here. I'll bind it. Maybe I'll bind it later. So let's find a place to put it where I forget where I put it. And let's see, this one went in the February journal. And speaking of the mystery box, Mary, see above. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Let me look at chat. See, Kimberly says, I use that drop cloth for a lot of things, Beck. It goes a long way. Riri says, love it. Do you have a list on your community tab? Aunt Beck says, thankfully the tree missed the house. I wrote a post about it on my blog. Oh my goodness, Becky. No one was hurt. It was sitting in our driveway. Oh my goodness, Becky. I'm going to use a piece of canvas drop cloth I got at Harbor Freight. I think I got some canvas that I can use. We are going to do a prompt session on some fabric canvas and turn it into a bag. I can't wait, Becky. Oh, sweet Ruth, Mary, see above. Bent that truck right in half? No, it bent Greg's truck in half? Oh my goodness, Becky. It was on the news. Oh, you were on the news talking about the storm. Oh, Becky. Oh, this was years ago. The truck was totaled. I'm reading backwards. Tried to put the story together. Mary, I'm sending you one of my extra project bags made with some of my homemade fabric. Oh, Ruth. Oh, Ruth, that's so sweet. Oh, I can't I can't wait to get it. Oh, thank you. You know, if you guys have ever received anything from Ruth, let me tell you, she does beautiful, beautiful work. I was in a swap with you, Ruth. I think it was in Aunt Beck's group when we did that boho swap. Just beautiful work. Let's see. That I will, Kimmers. Hi, Anika. Lori, put your pretty face back on. Dear Becky, I sure hope it didn't do too much damage. Morning, Mary and everyone, Nikan says. Lori says, it was a Snapchat filter pic. Half my face is painted white with black drips by my eye, and the other half is my normal face. I need to change it. Maybe I'll do that someday. And this is where Becky said they had a freak storm come through with shearing trees, and the tree came down on Greg's truck. Was it Greg's truck that got bent in half? Oh, it was in. Now, wait a minute. I'm getting confused. Was the storm this week or in 2014? Ruth says that was a fun swap. It sure was, Ruth. You were looking at your tags the other day. My tags are hanging up over there on I think it's kind of behind my bookcase on the door. I have a wreath holder on the door, and I hung the book ring on the door. A little bit hard to get to. And also that big, remember when we made that, I don't know if you made one, Ruth, that big long snippet row? I made a yard long snippet row. That's hanging up over there behind everything. In 2014. Hi, Carla. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Riri says, I have one washed and ready to be done to. Yeah, I have some canvas. When are you going to do it, Becky? Did I miss that? When are you going to do your pick 10? Next week? Brought it up because you showed a tulip poplar bloom in that one magazine. Oh, okay. I'll have to go look at the magazines. Carla says hello to all the fibs. Oh, you haven't done a snippet roll yet. Maybe Becky will have to do a snippet roll too, because she's always talking about saving all that extra fabric. Becky, in my let me reach down and get it and show this to Becky. Hold on a minute, because it's you can see the floor behind me. I would take my camera off and show you, but I'd probably lose my sound. All those things I was showing in my thrift haul, they're all piled up behind me here. Let me move some of it so that I can get to the yarn, which I think was the first thing I showed. Here are the books. Book. Plastic canvas, foam, Walmart haul, paper. Oh, here it is. Becky, you know how I was telling you I wanted to do a corner to corner? I think what at the thrift store I found this. And I think I'm going to make this triangular. Yeah, I saved the video. I don't know who it was. I'll have to go back and look. But she was showing how to make a triangular corner to corner. And she just did hers in little pieces, like about the length of my hands here, the width of my hands. But she said you could work out as much as you want and just make a triangle. I thought that would make a nice spring shawl. And I think I have enough here. I think there are 8 of these for a shawl. So I think this is going to be my next project. These cost me $4 at the thrift store. I was telling Becky how I wanted to do a corner to corner. You know, you go buy this stuff at retail. Oh my goodness, it's expensive. Something like this and this is Krylon yarn. This is not cheapy stuff. At the, well now this is 3-ply, 1.75 ounce, 50 grams. But something like this might cost you $3 or $4 or $5 or $6 depending on where you buy it and when. But when you get 8 of them for $4, that's what, 50 cents each skein, and they all match. So this is going to be my next. I'm not going to knit it. I'm going to crochet it. My next fabric project. Yeah, I could not afford. Well, you might be able to afford a skein of it, but to make a full piece, a full project, you know, you start adding that stuff up. And even when you can get it discounted at 30% off, you know, they have those 30% off sales at Hobby Lobby, but 30% off of $12 is still what? Almost $9? Something like that, maybe a little bit more. 30 or 40% off. All right. What else was I going to do? What am I missing? A Happy Mail. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I wait for thrift store stuff too. And my brother's significant other that passed away did a lot of crocheting. And she's got a whole tote bag full of beautiful crocheted Afghans that my brother won't let go of, you know. And, you know, she's got them. I looked at them here not too long ago, and they're beautifully done. And they just sit up there, which is kind of sad. But I guess they mean something to him, just sitting in the box up there, so we let them sit. That big corner to corner would have to cost me like $75 if I bought those. Yeah, that one that you did. Yeah, it would be outrageous. And if you bought 8 skeins, even of that 1.75 ounce yarn, well, let's just say, let's go cheap and say it's $4 a skein, which I think is probably be more like $6, and it'd probably be, I know it would be like $6 at a quote shop or someplace, a small store, maybe at Hobby Lobby or someplace like a big craft store. You might get it cheaper, but let's just say it's $4 a skein for 8 skeins. That's $32 for something like that. And if I'm going to make a shawl, a $32 shawl, I wouldn't even, well, I guess I might, if I really wanted a nice one, I might pay $32 for it in today's market. But I don't buy the clothes that I wear for good are clothes that I wore when I worked. And that's at least 5 years ago. Because I don't wear them anymore. I mean, I don't, you know, I just don't go any place to wear nice clothes. And around here, you know, I get my clothes painty and all like that. I just wear thrift store clothes because, they're still nice clothes. I mean, and, you know, pay $3 for a top. And this week when I went, I got a pair of slacks and 2 tops, and it was 50% off. I paid $4.50 for 3 pieces of clothes, a pair of slacks and 2 tops, and I paid $4.50. But those are things I wear around the house. So let's do the Happy Mail next. Let's do the Happy Mail. I don't know where this came from. It came the other day. I've been saving it. I was going to show it Thursday. I don't know what it is. It came from North Lab, Las Vegas. I don't know if this is something I ordered or if it's something somebody sent me. I don't remember ordering any. The last thing I ordered, I got, and that was coffee. I ordered my Jabalia coffee. Because because I couldn't get out. I was getting tired of being snowed in. My car was frozen to the road. 25 degrees out there. Oh, somebody sent me something. Somebody sent me something. I didn't order this. What is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. I'm getting quite a collection of these envelopes. I might have to make a Happy Meal envelope card journal. Art Nouveau. Oh, look at this. Who did this? Who did this? Oh my goodness. Let's see who this is from first. Becky. Becky McCauley. Thank you so much. Look at what she sent. Oh, this is going in my art journal. These are going in my art journal. I'll put these in today. Oh, look, she sent some ephemera, some Tim Holtz ephemera. And look, she sent Art Nouveau. Oh, this is wonderful, Becky. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, my. I'm loving it. Oh, wow. Look at this. See, this reminds me of that wallpaper that I had out with the thin line. This one for sure does. Oh, Becky, this is wonderful. Oh, Becky, thank you so much. Oh, look at this. I love these. Oh, where did it go? This is very much Art Nouveau here. This with the fan shapes fluted out like that. And look, they got the lines around there. The white lines. That's very Art Nouveau. Oh, wow. Oh, Becky, thank you so much. I don't deserve this. Look at, and this too, look at this. This is what I'm talking about, those lines around the borders. And here. Wow. Oh, Becky. And then she doesn't stop. She sent me some gold. Are these gel pens? Uniball point gel, and they're gold. Look at this, guys. Gold. Uniball. Where did you ever... Well, obviously it was on Amazon. Wow. Becky, that is so sweet. Thank you so much. Well, you know where this will go. In my Art Nouveau. In my Art Nouveau, which I'm going to work on later. Let's put this in the... Let's see. Of course, I've got everything all stacked up here. Let's see. Let's keep these. These I'm going to put in my February journal. That's the receipt for my car service. This is the Santos doll Peggy. This is some more Art Nouveau. This is my needlework. Did you guys see this where... Let me get everything. Where I'm stitching my ornament box here that I made out of that sampler. I haven't done any more since I last showed it. I have to notch the corners, of course, and trim the sides. This is the inside out. I'm hand stitching it. All this black here, all the black threads are basting threads. They'll all come out. I baste. And then I'll turn it inside out this way, a right side out, like this. And of course, straighten out all the corners. And before I turn it right side out, I'll have at least one side here stitched. So the lid closes this way. You can't, it does, until I get it stitched, it's going to be kind of lopsided. But when you fill it, it will puff out. And this is made out of that needlework sampler. And I think this is going to be the front, I said, the top. They're all cool. But I think this would probably be the top here, even though, you know, like this. These two could be the sides, and this would be the bottom. And that matters to me because what I'll probably do once I get it figured out here is I'll probably put some documentation on here somehow. I'll either stitch a little something. But this is all done by hand. I'll turn it back wrong side out because I'm still working on it. I haven't worked on it this week though. I've been busy. Wednesday I was gone almost all day Wednesday running errands. And I didn't even get to Hobby Lobby. Of course, I went thrifting, so that was my fun. So I was reaching for my package of Art Nouveau. I think it's over here. This is all, where did it go? This can be tossed. Excuse me while I clean a little. These are fussy cuts. You guys, you are so good to me. This is going to be put in my journal too. Here, this is the Art Nouveau. I want to put these things. That's in my journal. That goes in the Santos. This I can keep out. All of this, I'm going to put in the Art Nouveau. So when I get ready to work on it again, it'll all be together. And that's what Becky's project bags are for. And Becky, I didn't catch when you're going to do your pick 10. Let's save that out. And I think this is from the, oh, that's from Becky. I don't know what happened to my doll's head. I had it over here. I'm very disappointed that she probably fell, and I thought I put her someplace safe, but that never happens. I don't see her on the floor. She's probably between the carts. I'm not going to look for her now. Did I put Becky's stuff in there too? No, I have it in my, no. Too much stuff. I got to clear this cart off. Did I put Becky's stuff in there? No, it's right here. This goes in the Santos doll one. Wait a minute. I do love that Rosemary puts her stuff in bags. That helps me keep them straight while I'm working on them. She says, of course, Mary. I always do that. Oh, there's my doll head. We're going to glue her together. My Santos doll. All right. This is going to go in the Art Nouveau. And thank you so much, Becky. Thank you for these pins. That is so sweet of you to do that. And this is so inspirational. Wow. Love it. I don't want to ruin the peacock feather. All right. So now I want to put these things. This goes in the mystery box. And I'll probably put this in the mystery box too, just because it's scrap. And these I'm going to write Art Nouveau book, Signo, gold, gel pens, 3 of them, and Tim Holtz ephemera. Thank you so much. And this is I'm going to date it today. I got it the other day, Becky. I was going to show it yesterday morning, but I didn't stream because I was trying to get everything set up for that Saturday hop. And I got that done. This is such a nice deal. I'll staple this. I'll keep this. Let's put this sunflower for my Gaillardia. All right, I got to get in the habit of putting things back. All right, these things are going to go in my February journal as documentation. And I should have this journal pretty well filled. Here, let's put Becky's. Let's do that with double-sided tape. And I found my inch punch that I got at Hobby Lobby. I knew I had it. All right, let's put that there, and I'm going to move this here. And let's document. So 10 months from now, I'll go, what did I keep that for? What did I do with my pen? It's not the one I want to use. What did I do with the other one? 220, what? 226.18. Shopping. I need to go to the library. Won't happen today because it's closed today, but shopping this week. Purchased a journal for urban sketching. This just helps me remember. And then I also want to put this in. I think I can tear this. I had some onion rings. We have a shop here. Some of you might be familiar with Runza. They're more of a Midwest thing there. They make Runzas, which are kind of cabbage rolls. Hamburger and cabbage are really good. I like them, but I don't eat them as much as I like their onion rings. So I treat myself to onion rings every now and then because I never make them. I had onion rings at Runza the other day. That's what sat that I sketched on while I was waiting for my car to be serviced. I'm just going to staple that in. And we'll leave this in case I want to write something. And then I want to put this. I was doing my doodle. I'll put it this way. This was old notes. Old doodle game notes. We rewrote these. That doodle game was really funny, but because it ended up being all Christmassy, But this is pattern for sampler needlework box ornament. And I'm going to date it today again. And I think I'll put that, I can put that right under there. And I'm not going to staple it, I'm going to tape it in. Because I'll never pull this one out again. I'll make another one if I have to. And then I'll have some art journaling done here. I think I got some more pieces I wanted to add. What were they? I'm not going to dig them out if I can't put my hands on them. Which I can't. So there's my February journal. And it's just about full. Oh, wait. Let's do this. Where is it? Is it here? This was Happy Mail that Arlene sent me. No, that's not Arlene's. This is Nettie's. Arlene's is in here. This is Arlene's here. She did this beautiful. And then she did another envelope that I have in my Art Nouveau book. That Art Nouveau is turning out to be your guys' journal. What was I going to do? Oh, I wanted to get to that. This is a jelly print. I was going to put it in here. I'm going to fussy cut this. Kind of a floral. Jelly print. Maybe I'll get out some of those jelly prints and put in here. But right now I'm just going to fussy cut this out, kind of. Put it in there. And let's put it in with a glue stick. So an art journal does not necessarily have to be beautiful art. It can just be a record of your projects. It can be snips and pieces. It can be things you want to remember, things you get in Happy Mail. Let's document this. This month, I did some jelly printing. The rose below is cut from a jelly print. Scrap. And I'm going to date that 2/26/21 too. And then this heart, this is the Valentine when we did our Pick 10 hop. That really, I like that. That turned out nice. We still have another hop, a live stream hop coming up on the 28th. I need to get the schedule out. I'll try to do that this afternoon because it's coming up on Sunday. I just got the one for Saturday done yesterday, so I'll get it done this afternoon. All right, that's all the February art journaling. Let's go back and look at chat. Did I lose you guys? Did I lose you guys? Now I'm getting ads. I lost you on my tablet. Hi, Candy. Good morning. Hi, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. Good morning. You've been lurking? That's okay to lurk. Good morning, Barb. Howdy doody, lady. Nakan is here. Lori Loves Montana is here. Candy came in. Nakan is here. Ruth is here. She says, she was here. She says, I need to go and get dressed and cleaned up for breakfast. She's going into lurk mode. Is Biz up here? Biz up to me. Good morning, Biz up. I'll call you Biz. I do have your address. I think you sent it to me. That's the other thing I want to work on today. I want to do February sketch. Got a couple things. I'm going through my list here. Let's fussy cut. See how this wallpaper is very Art Nouveau according to that. And I might just trim that with my trimmer. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to that one. Let's just do some quick fussy cuts of some florals here for my Art Nouveau. This is wallpaper. I pulled it out of those Sherwin-Williams wallpaper books the other day. Yeah, I think it was in my Sunday stream. Gosh, where is the week gone? Here, just let me whack. Let me whack. And I can even save the edge here. I probably won't save this part. I can't save everything. And then we'll fussy cut around everything. Sometimes it helps just to get it into a more manageable piece. And we'll throw this away. It's wallpaper. If it were on the walls and you were taking it off, you wouldn't think twice about hitting it with a steam gun. Well, if it was antique, you might think twice, but gosh, I'm getting hungry. We had roast beef last night. I shouldn't be hungry. I made potatoes and gravy to go with it. My brother puts when we buy a roast, we bring it home and I cut it in half and we freeze half and cook half. So we had the half yesterday that we froze. Now I'm going to save her because I think I'm going to cut these flowers out. And here's some more of that wallpaper. Too bad I can't save you, lady, but you would be nice, but oh well. You're pretty. Maybe I can save your eyes. I'm going to cut this lady out. Let's cut it here. And I'll probably have to trim her down if I want to use her in my journal. Let's see what's on the back of this. Not much. This and this. As printing and engraving techniques became more sophisticated, designers created beautiful, realistic botanicals. This and another word, magnolia, was designed in a French studio and dates back to the 1890s. I think I'm going to keep that. At least for now. We'll decide later. That's kind of good documentation, so we'll keep that. And this lady, I think I want to cut her out and probably get rid of the couch and keep the floral. I might keep some of that. So let's whack away here at first. It's just more manageable. This is not fussy cutting. This is This is, what do you call this? Past cut, rough cutting. Oh, I'm just gonna get her eyes. We'll save her eyes. We'll save her pretty eyes. See, I think she'll go nice on an Art Nouveau page. But look, I got her eyes. Let's save her. We might put a big flower and make her hiding behind a fan or something. We could even save. I'm gonna save her shoulder, but I don't know if I can get that on. No, I can't. Let's take it off. I'll hide her behind some flowers. Might as well make use of her. All right. I'm going to throw her shoulder away, though. And I'm going to save this. That'll make a nice background. This came out of that wallpaper book, too. This was just an inset page. And this, I think, can be tossed. Archive edition, York. I might save it for my mystery journal. We'll put it in my mystery journal. Now, we got this. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm going to cut here and around. I'll save these. I'll cut this and I'll cut this, and this is a page, and save that and save this. Let's start down here. First, I'm just going to rough cut, get them into more manageable pieces here. Wouldn't you? I could live in an accent wall. I don't know if I'd want my whole room done in this, but this would make a nice accent wall. Let's see. Let's save that. And it seems a shame, but somewhere out there, I'll bet there's a roll of wallpaper just waiting to be discovered by some mixed media artist of this. I'll bet it's out there someplace. Probably in somebody's garage or attic. Or on somebody's wall. This is what's so pretty. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I might have to trim that off in order to get it to fit the page. But for now, we'll leave it. And I'm going to need a lot of floral because there's several pages in that journal. And I'm not sure I can cut that book that Becky sent me up. I'll probably get inspired by it and maybe do some sketching out of it. And we'll save this just for... Could that be put in the mystery journal? No, you can't save everything. Throw it away, Mary. All right, that's something I can toss. I can't keep everything. All right. So we're back to my fussy cuts. These are almost all fussy cut out. This was a magazine page. And when I use it, I'll do better fussy cutting around the leaf area here. Right now, I'm just kind of leaving the white area. Boy, I'm warm. I wasn't warm last week, but it's warmed up to, what, 27 degrees? I think I saw when I came online, it was 27 degrees when I was getting ready to sign on this morning. I'm sweating. That's how it is in Nebraska. Of course, my brother keeps the house warm. All right, there's that. This is an envelope. I might put a seal on that, would be nice. I'll fussy cut that better. Let's throw these scraps away. And the same with this, is already fussy cut, rough cut, depending on where I use it. I think all of these are rough cut already. I'm gonna not do much to them. This one, I think it just ended there. So I think I'll call those done as far as until I put them in. So this, kind of the same here. I'm going to wait till I actually use them to cut and decide how I want to use them. I think I'll just leave them. Because I don't know how I'm going to use them, and sometimes it's better to leave them alone until you actually use them. Now her, see, I can see putting a flower in front of her face. This one's a little hard to show. This one would be a good one. Let's try one of these. Let's try it. No, I guess the roses would be better. See, she could be hiding behind some flowers, and I would be saving her. Yeah. And put a Art Deco type design in the background. And here's my other lady. So those are all I'm going to call ready. Ready until I use them. Ready. And these are wallpaper ones. Same thing. I'm just going to leave them rough cut until I use them. I may not use them all, but I'll have them. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was cut up this folder. And I do think I will. I've got two more of this same design. And there's all sorts of floral here. So I'm going to start just by cutting this way. These are, this is a folder, so they are kind of strong as far as weight. They might make nice, they'd make nice tags, but we got another folder for that. I want to cut these apart. And I think Tim Holtz has some nice floral. And I'm not going to sit here and fussy cut all these this morning. We're just going to rough cut them apart. I think it would be boring for you to watch me fussy cut all of these. Now this I'm going to have to cut someplace, and I think I'll cut it here. Gosh, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have to make me a breakfast after this stream. Yeah. Another decision to make here. And we'll just, again, kind of rough cut it. Gosh, all of those from half of a folder. Okay. Let's cut. Do I want to cut that? Yeah, I think I'll leave that with this. I'd be a little more hesitant to do this, but I know I have two more of the same design. So I'm going to make use of this one. And you can get calendars, pretty calendars that have all sorts of flowers, seed catalogs, horticulture magazines, jungle books. What time is it? 6:11. Let me go down to chat here. Hi, Jersey. Candy said they scored like 210 to 280. Not too bad. The only one day of notice. They did not know they were doing it this year. I don't know what you're talking about, but Angie, you need to try some sleepy time tea, Candy says. Jersey said he typically does Battle of the Books and loves that. But last year it was canceled, and he loved the books anyway. Aww. Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome, Vanessa. Boy, I'm not going to have a hard time taking a nap this afternoon. I didn't sleep a wink last night. What was I doing? I was doing something important. I don't know what I was doing. Reading. I like to play that Scrabble, but I wasn't playing Scrabble last night. Sometimes Anne, Laura will play Scrabble with me, but I play that on that Scrabble Go game. And gosh, sometimes I can play that Scrabble game all afternoon. And you can play against people, but you can also play against yourself, which is really fun. They have kind of different levels they challenge you through. Boy, I'll tell you, you have to think on some of those. Some of those, they only give you certain tiles, and you have to make, if you estimate it out, you can play you get 3 chances, 3 sets of tiles, and you have to make a certain number of points. You get 3 or 4 or 5, whatever they decide to give you. And what I do is I take the number of the chances and divide it by the number of points and say, okay, I have to make this many points in each game. Or if I can't make that many points, then I have to make more points in the next one. In the next. They give you different levels to go through. And I do pretty good at that. They challenge me to think. Sometimes I like to play against myself. But I also like to play against other people too. But like I said, sometimes I can spend all afternoon just playing Scrabble. Believe it or not, I do have a way with words. Now, let's see, I think I'm going to cut this in here. And we're just going to rough cut these here. I'm about done with it because I don't want to sit here and bore you guys cutting flowers all morning. This will probably be enough. You know, Becky, I'm going to steal Becky's idea. Are you listening, Becky? I'm going to steal one of your ideas. She said she was going to punch a whole bunch of punches so she'd have them. And I'm going to do like sort of the same thing. Florals and like this. Of course, my images I've already been saving off, but I have all these tea boxes. I drink that, what is it? Can't think of the name of it right now. Why does that slip my mind? I taste it. I can't think of the word of it right now. But I have all these, it's not Bigelow, it's the one that starts with L. It's not Louisiane. Celestial Seasoning starts with an L. Anyway, I drink Celestial Seasonings tea a lot. And I save all their tea boxes. And I've been saving them for 5 years. I've got to find a use for them. And I was thinking it would be very fun to put some of my smaller punches, decorate them up. And do an entire box of little bitty dragonflies. All sorts of paper. An entire box of little bitty flowers. Of course, you know, you get so many different kinds of punches, but all right, there's the end of that folder. Now, wait a minute. We aren't done yet. Let's throw this stuff away. If I get the scraps off my desk, I feel better. I still have this piece of wallpaper. And what I think I want to save is this area here. I think what I'll do is cut along here. And I'm just whacking this. This part doesn't matter. And I think I'll save this. And this would make a nice border. And if I don't use it in my Art Nouveau, it'll get used someplace. And you guys can't see it very well, but there's a very pretty design in there. Sort of I wouldn't call it embossed. It looks embossed, but it's not embossed. And we'll save those. Now, I think I said my journal was 10 inches tall. Let's measure the width of that journal because I don't know if I measured the inside journal. Let's get out the one I'm working on. Where is it? Here. It's a little smaller. This is the one I'm working in. These are the pages I did the other day. And I did a page back here. painted that lady. She needs a satin varnish on her. Let me measure the height of this. Found my little T-square. Was looking all over for that. Here, let's measure. This page is about 8 inches, about 8 1/4. I always get my big ruler out. This ruler is 18 inches, so this must be 22 inches. No, this ruler is 15 inches, so this must be 18 inches. So I can probably get about 2. If this is 18, I'll cut it at 9, which would be right about in there. It doesn't have to be exact. There's my scissors. Right about in here. And we're going to save this as a border. And we're going to save this one as a border. I'll want it someplace. I don't know if I'll use them all, but here's my other ruler. Put it away. This that I like so well in here, I don't know if I'm going to get all of that on there, because that's 9 inches from here to here. From the bottom of that to there is 10 inches. And 8 1/2. I'm going to have to shorten that a little in there. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this area. Out. And it's very pretty because it has all of this, but I'm never going to get all of that on there. And I got more of this in case I goof. Let's see. I'm going to have to cut it now because I want it to. So I'm just going to kind of cut in here so I can go back and do fancier cutting here. There. And this still, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this still has design on it if I need it. It's very delicate, very pretty. But this is the one I want here. And I'm going to have to trim it in there. Not that I want to, but if I want it to fit on the page, and it's still going to be too tall. It's just rough cut for now. But that's never going to fit. It's going to be too tall. I could trim it here and move the bottom up. Or I could trim it and just leave it. Put something across that. We'll see what I decide later. I'm too tired to think about that. All right, so I still have strips here to cut. This is what you come to see this morning. Mary whacking wallpaper in half. Don't forget, tomorrow morning is our live stream. Of course, you can watch it as your leisure. You don't have to get up at 5:30. The links go live at 5:30. I'm going to stream at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning just to introduce the live stream and probably to work on my part of the project. And I don't think I announced what the theme is. The theme is heart art. And that can be interpreted in a number of different ways. And I just said interpret it how you want. So it'll be interesting to see all the different interpretations of heart art. I know what I'm going to do, but you're not going to see it until tomorrow morning. So I will be streaming tomorrow morning. I don't usually stream on Saturday mornings, but I want to introduce that hop. And if this works, once a month I will stream on Saturday mornings. My stream, which I will go live, hopefully, one way or the other, is kind of an experiment with the hop. Because I have never scheduled a live stream on mobile before. So we will see if what I did works. Now I'm going to have to cut this here. All right. So I've got a whole, just from what I did this morning, a whole stack of floral. I don't even think I'm going to have to cut into my magazine. I might, just because I think there's some pretty floral in here. But I'm going to save it until I'm more alert to what I'm doing. I got two of these magazines, two Victoria, one in February and one. I love these. I'm going to subscribe to this magazine. I love this magazine. It's right up my alley. All right, so let's put all of this away for the morning. We're done with that. Let's put my Art Deco book away. I'm not going to work on it this morning. So what I want is, I had them out here. Did I not? Let me reach for them. Hold it, I've got to look behind me here. I want to get one of those folders and put those fussy cuts in right here. And get one of these pocket folders. And in my future, when I learn how to make those project bags from our Becky, these will not be purchased at Walmart. I'll be making them by hand. Where does it open up here? Oh, look, this one opens this way. That's interesting. It's a big, wide open one. Rather than at the top, it opens up the side. Let's pull that out. And let's pull this out. Put that back in. Fold this back up for another day. And we're going to put all these fussy cuts in here just to get them in one place. And when I go to work on my Art Nouveau, we'll pull from it when I need a flower. But this is what I want, are project bags that I can put stuff in. I saw the cutest little stand at the Ace Hardware store. They had it for plants in their gardening section, but it was a wire. It was something like a project cart, only it was black, and it was metal, and it was black, and it was narrow and wide. It was probably about 3 feet wide and maybe 1.5 feet in width. And I was thinking how nice it would be to fit over on the other side of my desk. But they wanted too much for it. So I didn't buy it. If it was at the thrift store, I would have purchased it. I'm going to have to cut this down just a little bit. I'll cut it over here. I said, oh, that's nice. I'd love to have one, something like that. And then I walked on. That's good. Let's see if that fits in better. Well, not too much. I hate to cut any more of that off. I think it is the top and the bottom that's not fitting. It's not the sides. Just a little. Just a little fold here. I'm going to let it fold. There we go. Done for that for the morning. I'm going to look at chat, come out and chat, and then I'm going to work on my mystery box. Oh, we're going to glue my Santos doll. Let's get my glue gun going, and I'll let it heat up while we're chatting. Let me get a piece of wax paper out. My March journal. Reaching for my wax paper. We're gonna work on my Santos, just hot glue her together here. I might put those trims on her. But I'm gonna chat while the hot glue gun is getting warmed up. Let me reach over for it. I have to stand up. I'm going to take these plastic cards that I have over in the corner. I'm going to take them upstairs. I hate them here. They're sagging. And they're going to have to sag upstairs in the storeroom. I'll store stuff in them so it won't look so junky up there. Of course, they'll still sag, so it'll still look junky. I'm going to put some shelving over there in the corner where those drawers are. All right. Glue guns plugged in, staplers put away. Let's get chat out and say good morning to everybody I missed. I'll unplug you guys. Now let's put my glue gun over this way. Not on her face though. Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my desk. Kimberly says, hi Terry, take care. Terry says, gotta go. Bye Terry. There's a question above. Let's see. Candy says, I teach tomorrow. I hope it stops before my storm. Sue, Mary will come out and chat. Sue has a question. Sue Hennessy, hi. Is it possible to have the size of the circles for the Santos dolls? Yes. The size of this one, I can tell you the top one is the size of your 2.5 inch. This is 2.5 inch, and if you have a big punch, I don't know if you have the big punch, but usually those ATC punches or the big punches are usually 2.5 inch. This one, I know I measured is 2.5 inch. Two and a half inches. The bottom one, now this is a little bit rough cut, but you'll get a general idea, is 4 inches. So 2.5 and 4, and these were both cut from Rosemary's pattern. 2.5 inch and 4 inch. And on my little ones, let's get out my Knave of Hearts. He's standing over here. Oh, but I have to jump over my thrift haul. Don't fall over it, Mary. I kind of threw everything out of the way, so I do have a path. Now, I don't know if I can measure the top on my... I can kind of on the back. Let's get out my Knave of Hearts. On my mini ones, I think I used, what, a pickle jar for the circle? No, I used my Play-Doh jar to make this one, the bottom one, and that is the bottom one is 2.5. So the bottom of this is equal to the top. Well, maybe a little bit smaller, but almost equal, 2.5 inches. By the time I trace around it with my pen, it becomes 2.5 inches. And then for the top of this, the bottom one in here is 2.5. For the top here, which you can't see very well because it's all hidden, I use this side. So this one, 2.5, and this is 1 3/4. 1 3/4 by 2.5. Play-Doh container. Worked pretty good. I use these Play-Doh containers for a lot. I use them for painting and mark making, and I don't know what all. I dropped one over the cliff that I haven't got out yet. Yep, this is my little Knave of Hearts. He's all done. He needs a name. Knave. Is he Kenny the Knave? Ken the Knave? Knave, something with a K. All I can think of is Kenneth. All right, let's go back and look at chat. Yeah, 2 3 inches, Candy says. Only this one was 4 2.5. 4 2.5 is what I made them. But I got these from Rosemary's Pattern. Janet Nash says, Angie, yes, I really appreciate you and everyone else too. Angie, you are all craft family and I care about you. Oh, Angie says, you are all craft family and I care about you. We go through a lot together, even though we haven't seen each other. That is true. Mary, this is coming out fantastic. Thank you, Jersey. Jersey says, it is, Candy. I did not realize it, but she adds a link to the video too, so you are actually buying a tutorial. What is... Oh, for the Santos doll, are you guys talking about? Kathy Berg asked me to show the kit. I'm not sure if I will get on YouTube. I'm dropping glue here, but lucky that's why I put the wax paper down. I'm not sure what kit they're talking about. If you read children's books somehow on your channel, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I received a traveling collage kit from Lori Marie Jenkins that I ordered. It was made with such love. I received it yesterday. Is that what you're talking about, Jersey? A traveling collage kit. What fun is that? What fun is that? Janice said, I don't know if you realize it, but you are also that way when you speak. Your words are soothing. We don't know who you're talking to. Are you talking to Jersey? And Romeo prints daily on black ink, and I print at least every few days in color. Laura, I mailed off my yo-yos Friday to her. Now I am back to making more. I'm making them different to get ready for the next sale. Free printables are your best friend, Jersey says. I'm just scrolling back through chat. Jersey came in, Mitzi's here, Kimberly's here, Angie's here, Lovely Crafting Lodge. Lovely says, it must be in the air because I've been up since 3. Yeah, I've been awake all night, and I don't know. I am getting a little tired now, but I can still go. Angie says, I'm back because of loudmouths in this house. So you're coming to loudmouths here, Angie. Jersey says, that wallpaper reminds me of my first stepmother's taste. She had some funky wallpaper in her house. I love that. That wallpaper come out of a New York Archivers edition. Very elegant Sherwin-Williams wallpaper sample book. It's not cheesy stuff. Oh. Vanessa was here. Whoops, we almost put her in timeout. Sorry, Vanessa, I didn't get you though. Nakan was here, Bob Fillion picked in, Becky was here earlier, BizUp2 is here, Lori Loves Montana, and we're back to Becky and talking about the gel pens and the Happy Mail. Becky says, I thought you would also like to do some doodles from it. I would, Becky, if you're listening out there. Doodles from that Art Nouveau book. All right, let me look at, whoops, I just about knocked the cage skirt over the cliff. Valentino, Mary, as a schedule for the hop posted anywhere, Candy? Yes, you should be able to see it. Now, you cannot see it. I wonder if I can't get on my, after, you should be able to see it in your feed if you're subscribed to me. But that depends if they send it to everybody. It kind of depends who those subscriptions go out to. But I did pre-schedule it. But I will, after I get off here this morning, I will put it out on my community tab, and it is posted in Fibsville. In Fibsville, you might have to scroll down a little if you're on Fibsville in Facebook. I just got it posted there yesterday evening. I was working on it yesterday afternoon. I had to work out how to pre-schedule a video on mobile. That was a new thing for me. Becky said, I will be here listening until 5 or 8, and then I will have to go to the event I scheduled last week. Okay, Becky. Suhane says, and who is the name of the artist? I just can't get her name. It's Fibro. I can't think. Are you talking about, I don't know who you're talking about, Sue. Are you talking about Rosemary Morris's, are you talking about Rosemary Morris's Santos doll, Sue Hennessy? Rosemary Morris, the Rusty Peacock, did the Santos doll. You were asking about the size of the circle. She's got a video out there. Let's go to her. Let's go to her site. She won't mind, especially if I'm talking about her Santos doll. I've been there several times. I probably has it right here. Probably has it right. She was on last night. I didn't have a chance to watch her. Let's go to videos. And she's been doing the Nouveau, Guilt-Free, Nouveau Caboodle. She's been working on those. She had a quilt sale. Santos doll 1, 2, 3. I'm going to grab the tutorial one. And can I grab the link from here? Oh, and we're going to start it so I can grab the link. Share, copy link. And let's go back to my chat. Does that mean, oh, that's still Rosemary? One more, Mary. Oh, there I am. And there's the link to Rosemary Morris's Santos doll tutorial. If that's what you were asking about. Sometimes I lose track of what you guys are talking about. I got Rosemary Modus. Santos doll. You might be talking about the other artist, Lori Mae. I got Toot. I'll leave it as Toot. Toot. She's off and running. Oh, it's Frida. Yeah, it is Frida, but it's her Santos doll. All right. And you know what? In one of those magazines, one of those Somerset Studios that I'd already started cutting in, I was browsing through it the other day on my stream, and I noticed there was an article, an art article on Frida. Let's glue. What did I do with her head now? I had it. Here it is. We're going to put her head on before I completely lose her, before she completely loses her head. And all I do is I cut this little rectangle and I cut a slit in it. I don't know if you can see the slit. I cut a slit in it, but not clear to the end. And so what I'm going to do is fill that with hot glue because it's been dripping here. And I got wax paper on underneath of this. So I'm going to fill that with hot glue. And I'm going to slip her in there. And gently pull up on it. And we might have to hot glue the sides a little. Come on. Come on. I had finger guards on the other one I was doing. Might have to hot glue these back together. Just enough to hold her in. Let's put some more. Let's put some down on the bottom. I should put my finger guards on because that's what I'm afraid of, that I'm going to burn my little fingers. And it doesn't matter how messy it gets on the bottom because that's going to be glued down. There's two of them. Put the third one on. Burn my fingers. Deborah Brown gave me these. She gave me 3 sets of them. This is still the first set. I hoard this stuff because I don't want to lose it. Deborah's been so sweet to me. I don't deserve any of you guys. Let's pull some of this off. Kind of messy there. And because this cardboard is at least 1/16 of an inch thick, I had to cut that slit in there, and of course I didn't cut it straight, so I'm just going to fill that with hot glue. Let's do it a side at a time. And hold it there until it kind of cools. Yeah, I've got some messy over here. Let's get that off. And let's put some on this. Some in there. I can't see where I'm going. But luckily I'm on the bottom, so any mess isn't going to show. Any mess is not going to show. Whoops. Kind of holding it together. Until it cools a little. Owie. Alrighty, I think that's, oops, not quite dry yet. But I'm going to put more, I'm going to put it, now I got to have her, this is the front of it right here. So I want her to go, and I think I'm going to move her a little toward the front and have a gap on the back here. I don't know, I'll do something on the back. I'm not going to put her in the center. I'm going to kind of put her on the second half. Like there's 4 halves, I'm putting her on the second half. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm putting her on the 2. So she'll be up closer to the front. And I'll have 3 and 4 at the back. Yep. Yep, I feel that right through the... And she needs to dry, Mary, before you mess with her too much. I got a goop there. And I'll be putting something on the back, some sort of a decorative element. I was thinking a black necklace would look nice. Of course, multicolored beads would look nice too. And Rosemary sent some floral elements. I don't know if she meant that for the doll or for the journal. And I think Rosemary, well, I think she made a tag too where she has arms and legs. I don't know if she put arms and legs on her doll. I'm just putting the torso area. Got a yucky there. Get off of there. Sometimes working with your fingers is the best. Okay, now I think I will put these back on though. Put them on, take them off, put them on and take them off. Whoops, wrong one. They do help keep your fingers from burning. That's what they're for. I have those little floral elements. Where are they? They're the charm. Here, these little, pretty little florals. And I would zoom in more, but then you can't see the entire doll. You can't see the entire doll. There she is. Is she straight? Well, she's straight enough. So we're going to, you know, she does need some color, like a pretty orange or coral scarf. She's got a scarf on, but I mean a pretty silky fabric around her neck, a coral and a flower in her hair. So there'll be more coming. And did I, yeah, it's here. And I have charms, pull it this way. I have charms on the tied on the bottom of here, but when I show it to you guys, they fall in. There's several charms hanging off of the bottom here. And these floral, I'm just going to cut this package open. I have 10 of them. And there's 8, but I put 1, so there's 7 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'll have a couple left over. I'll have 3 left over. I was thinking about, I could put one of her hair after I'm going to put some color on her. She can't be all black and brown. She needs a coral color. So we're going to put a dab of glue there and a floral there. And I'm pulling these right off the pop dots that they're supposed to be on. Yep, I'm liking her. And I think a coral scarf would be very nice. And I want to put a little color in her face, because she is a black and white print. Give her a little color to her face. Make her look. And I'll probably put flowers or beads or something on the back. I haven't decided. I've got some pretty blue artificial flowers upstairs. It's funny, I'm pulling each one of these off the pop dot. Don't know if it's meant to be that way or if they're just coming off. Of course, you could probably pull these off too if you worked at it. And I went shopping the other day. I did go to the dollar store and get some more glue sticks and some more double-sided tape. I didn't buy much craft. I bought some wax paper and some parchment paper at the dollar store. I bought a little plant poke. They already have their spring stuff out. I bought a plant poke that says welcome, and it's got a little windmill on it. I thought that was cute. These are a little close. I'm going to move that one over a little. Yeah. One more right here. Oh, look. Move the... And I have 3 left over. Come on, don't quit rolling around on me. There we go. Aw, you're so pretty. Now I do have some of that black bead, silvery. Where is that? Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I have it here. I don't see it right at hand. I have some of this that Rosemary sent. I have the same thing that she sent. I got glue on my fingers here. But I also have some black. It might look nice. But I'm thinking, oh, I got a pretty long strip of it here. Down the sides. Of course, it's going to roll around on me. Let me stand up because I can't see what I'm doing. Can she be elegant? Like she's going to a elegant ball. I'll put it behind, underneath of the trim here. Cut it about that length. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's cut it. So I'll need 8 pieces. Move my chair up. All right, you can stand up for a while. You're rolling over. Eight pieces about this length. See if I'm right on that. All right, I'll start on the back. She says, back first, please. Maybe a little shorter. Boy, I'll tell you, it gets a little hard to work with. I need another hand. A little bit shorter. Maybe about 3 shorter. And we're going to have to lift the lace up and glue it in here. So as far as that lace will go up, and it's still, I'm going to cut 6 off here. And I didn't do such a hot glue job. There we go. I think I like that. Yeah. I forgot to cut the length. So, hold still. You wiggle around. You're worse than a kid. Right there. That's about right. So let's cut more of these. Okay, that's the third one. The fourth one. Where did I cut? Five. I think that will go in front. Just make sure, yeah. This one will go in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. I've got plenty. Bought a whole roll of this. It was 50% off. This was another one of those. I'd buy it, but I don't know what I'm ever going to use it for, but I liked it, so I got it. And I stripped it all down. Alrighty. Let's glue these on. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Another glue stick in there. So pretty. You're so pretty. I'm liking it. And you can still see the black from looking at it from the inside. You can still see the black of it. Black, B-L-A-C-K, the black wood. And I might paint the border not black, but I might paint it this Georgia clay color. just for a little contrast. All right, this lace can come back down. And this can come up. That's for the front. Hold still. She's like a kid rolling around. She says, but it's hot. It's hot. Meri, it's hot. Owie, 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 she says. This glue stick isn't going through. Got to get it in there. And you do that, you get glue out the other end. Owie, 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 she says, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. But you're just a wood doll. You should be immune to such treatment. You're getting beautiful. It's part of your beautification routine here. Oh, come on. I probably have some black necklaces, bead necklaces. I'll have to hunt. I think would go good on here. Oh, come on. Get over there a little. Ooey. Ooey gooey, Meri. I am liking her. Let's do the front. Ooh, that's got a little glue on it. I'll have to pull that off. Whoa, I got it backwards. Well, that one's not going to work. Put it on backwards. Let's get it off of there. Strings. I'll have to cut another one. Ew, Meri, you made a mess. I put it away. I shouldn't have been so fast in putting it away. Can I still use that? I think I can pull it. No, it's pretty yucky. Let's get another one out. Hazard of the project hazard. I'll come out and chat in a minute when I get done with this. I was thinking a cameo would be nice in there, but I kind of like I don't know if you can see it, there's kind of a webbing in there. Diagonals have my eye. I'm not sure I want to cover it up. let's try this again. The right way, Mary, the right way. Need that a little long. Over the cliff. Now, get the strings out of the way if I can. Where's the little one? I'll come out and chat when I'm done. Oh, that's as far up as it's going. That needs to be straighter. Two more. Two more. I didn't know I was going to put these on, or I would have done it before I decorated it and everything. You think of these things as you go. Yeah. Hold the phone. She's rolling away on me again. Another glue stick. Owie. That burned. Touched myself with that hot glue. Didn't help that hand at all. Trying to keep the lace up. She says, now you know how it feels. All right, I get it. But you're still going to get it on here because you got to get pretty for the world. Talking to my dolls. I've been talking to my dolls since I was 4, and I ain't going to stop now. I'm not going to stop now. Ouchie. She says, that's what I say, ouchie. All right, one more, and we can move on. Where'd it go? Is that it? That's the yucky one. I put my glue gun on it. It's got gunk on it. That doesn't help at all. There we go. She's so pretty. Ouch, that wasn't dry yet. Get the glue off of my fingers. Let's unplug that glue gun. I think I'm done with this hot glue for the morning. Put hot glue on my knuckle there. Put a little. I'll put a little ointment on that after the chat. It's just a minor owie. Okay, so let's unplug the glue gun. I've had enough of the heat. And she says, me too. Uh-oh. I unplugged you guys. There we go. Let's get this out of my way. I suppose I should kind of clean the tip off a little. Alrighty. Let me put it up out of my way. I'm tired of getting burned. There she blows. Now I do think a coral scarf and a flower in her hair, maybe some earrings. She needs some earrings, don't you think? And some color in her face. And then the back, I might put another Frida on the back, make her two-faced. I need a back of a Frida. I guess I could put hair back there and put a scarf around there. Put a pretty floral, a pretty floral sweater or something on there and put the scarf over it. And make her hair black and put pins, a comb, a pretty hair comb in her hair would look nice with flowers. Yep, Frida, you're not dressed yet. All right, let's get these things off my finger. What time is it? I've been chattering to myself all morning. Let me put these away. So I'll have them when I need them. All right. Pretty cool. So we put her, we glued her to the base, and we glued the base onto the front. And we put flowers around the edge. And then we glued these strips down here, which I think adds a touch of faux elegance to her. I'm going to set her up here out of the way. And let's come look at chat again. Let me move this wax paper. I'm going to throw that away. Oh, maybe that'll go in my mystery box, even if it is gooey. We're going to put together a mystery box next. Now, let's come out and chat. Maybe I'll leave her out while I'm chatting. We'll leave her, if I can get her to quit rolling around. Let's put the scissors, move my tea. There, we'll put the Knave of Hearts out there too. So you guys can look at my Santos dolls. And we'll chat a little. Angie says, payment. I have to have it paid by Monday, but if you cancel a check, it's $30. I know. That happened to me, Angie, when my storage unit up in Wisconsin, I sent them a check, but they didn't receive it. And they gave me 7 days to get it in before they called me. I didn't know they didn't receive it. They called me about the middle of the month, about the time I sent the next one, and said, we didn't get your check for last month. And I said, well, I sent it. Well, we didn't get it. And so I had to run up and stop payment on it. It cost me $30 to cancel the check, and another $50 to what was it? Was it a 50? No, it was another. What was it? I thought it was a $50. There was a $50 charge in there somehow. I don't remember, but it ended up costing me $80 to get the whole thing taken care of. I was not a happy camper. Laura, what are you working on? Angie asked. I have to go to the store, the bank, and good old Walmart. Sounds like my running errands. Angie says, no, Candy, I still have Mother here, and I'm working on yo-yos. Did Janet leave? Or is it Angie who's leaving? I'm not sure what's going on there. Chris was in here saying, hi, Mary and ladies. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you, Chris. Kimberly says, you too, Janet. I just saw Ann Brooke has posted the tag. I think she will work on that. They're saying hello to Chris. There's hellos going on out there. Janet says, thank you, Mary. Have a really good day, everyone. I think Janet's doing something with her day. Aunt Beck said, gotta go. Everybody's leaving. Aunt Beck said she's gotta go. She's ready to craft and chat. Maybe see you in a bit, Mary. Yes, you will in a little bit, Aunt Becky. I usually go until about 9 o'clock, but I may quit a little early this morning because I do want to join. Becky's doing a private Facebook in her group. And I do want to join that, and I need to have some breakfast. But there was some, I want to work on the mystery box before I go, though. Angie says, I have all kinds of thimbles, but I can't wear one to sew. Mary, you deserve all of us, as we deserve you. I don't know if you guys deserve me or not. I don't know. I can get a little grumpy, but I can also get a little, what do you want to say? Discombobulated might be the good word for it. Mary, I appreciated you doing the Santos doll in the mornings because I missed the evening stream of Rosemary for either sleep or family stuff. I have the kit. Yeah, this was really fun to do. And you know, these are not hard. They look a lot more hard to do than they are because basically all you do is cut 2 circles, collage napkins on them. The hardest part, you divide your circle into 8 equal parts, just make a template of your circle, your base circle, and fold it in half, and then half again, and half again, and mark the unfold it and mark the crease lines, and that will divide it into 8 equal parts. Paint your sticks, hot glue them on, hot glue them to the top. When you hot glue, I learned this from you guys. When you hot glue this side first, and then this side, and then that side, and then that side. Glue opposite sides. And I glued my top and bottom at the same time. It seemed to work well for me. And then you just a matter of decorating her up. This one likes to roll around. These don't roll, but this one's a roly-poly one. She's a dancer. She's a dancer. Okay, we're back to Rosemary's link. So I want to do my mystery box before I leave. I'm usually on till about 9 o'clock. It's 7:30 now. All right, so for the mystery box, this is going to be my mystery box. I got this at Goodwill. I paid $2 for it. Usually they run about, well, depending on where you get them, all the way from $5 to $11. This is a super stacker box. I don't know. It said it was made in the USA by the Adventist Corporation. But depending on where you get these boxes, they can run a little bit. And it's got the sides that snap. Now this is a la Lisa Conway at My Eclectic Life. Let's see if I can get this sticker off. No, I'll do that later with Goo Gone. So I'm going to fill this box this morning. It won't take too long. This is what some pens I had in it. I'm going to take those out. I'm going to set them over here for now. So I have some things I want to put in there. So let's start with what did I knock over? I knocked something over. Let's start with when I've been sorting. This is a library book bag. This is full of stuff. Now, not everything is going to go in there because I got some Happy Mail envelopes. I got some, this came from, did this come from, I don't know, I think this might have come from Norma. I'm not sure who sent that. Somebody sent that. This is another, they gave me these bags at the library when I had, so I'm going to save the bags. I'm not going to put those in there. I have, all right, let's get a little more organized here. How's that going to happen? I have a Penelope card. I have a book page. I'm just going to fill my mystery box. I have that. I'm not going to pull these out because they're very brittle. I'll pull them out if I want to work with them. This is that old gold newspaper, 1906 newspaper. It's very brittle around the edges. What else is in here? Well, let's look in this envelope. Let's see. Got some scrapbook paper, some music paper, some leopard paper. I think this came from Loretta Rogers. Some more scrapbook paper. We'll just put it in here. We'll use it up. This is some paper that she stamped and painted. So it's going to get used. This is going to be my mystery box. This didn't come from Loretta. This is vinyl flooring package. And let's see. What else do I have in here? Here's a tear. Oh, this was one of those, I tried one of those Aileen's transfers. I think this was either a cub or a lion cub or something. It didn't work out too well. Here's I think this was a gold napkin that Aunt Beck sent me. Here's a dog that I was sketching when I did that zine, that clothesline zine. So I save all this stuff. Here's some tissue paper of that, from that Finnabar tissue paper, just a piece of it. So I'm putting it in now, and then whenever I get ready to work on my mystery journal, this will all be new to me again. What's this? Hold it, it's falling. Here's a napkin, a sunflower napkin, part of a Kleenex box. This is how I'm building my mystery journal. What else is in here? Oh, somebody sent me this. I'm not sure. You guys will know. Was it Tanya or Lisa or somebody sent me this textured wallpaper. I'm not sure who sent me this. This is Happy Mail. This is textured wallpaper. It's almost like it's what do they call that popcorn stuff up on the ceiling? But it's very soft and textural. We'll put that in there. It might have been Arlene who sent me this. I don't know who sent me that. Somebody sent me that. Here's a Statue of Dignity in South Dakota. As you travel through the French countryside, the very land seems to say, "Long live wine. Vive la vin." And there's a magazine. I'm not going to put that in there. Here's a book cover. I might save this book cover for one of my journals. I'm going to save that. Here's another book cover. I'm going to put that one in there. Somebody sent me this too. Could have been Janet who sent me these. Was it you, Janet? I think Janet sent me a whole bunch of... Somebody sent me a bunch of wallpaper. It was either Janet or Beth Schuler. Might have been Beth Schuler. That'll go in there. This is my mystery journal. And look, I got some little... Looks like I was saving off I got some little... I was making a popcorn, stringing popcorn at Christmas. That's as far as I got. Paper popcorn. I don't know if I'll use that, but we'll put it in there. And I think these are calendar scraps. These are calendar scraps. Do I want to save these for calendar, I mean? I think I'll put these in my calendar scrap bag over here. Those won't go in my mystery box. It's Lisa Conway who does the mystery boxes. So we're going to put one together, and here's a project list on Friday, December 4th. I did a December owl, stargazer, and opened something. Stargazer caboodle. I did my wax junk journal. I'm not sure what that was. Wax junk journal? And here's some polka dot. Here's an extra one of my foxes that it got ruined. I made a copy of it, but I spilled something on it, and I tried to fix it there. It got ruined, so I didn't send it out. And just some extra papers. Barb Fillion will get a laugh at this. I was chatting one morning when I was doing these postcards, and I was writing postcard. And I was talking about something, and instead of postcard, I wrote postball. Here's some extra notepad. Here's some Tim Holtz. I had these out not too long ago. And a valuable certificate, Eastman Kodak camera. I put vinyl tape on the back of this. This is a sticker. Oh, I'm not. This is just the first bag. This will be my mystery journal. Now we're going to get into some... Well, I think Janet... I think those others were sent to me by... Well, Sue sent me this. Green paper. I did this. I couldn't throw it away. It's wax paper. I got some bubble wrap stuff on it. I think Janet sent me this. I might save this for my April journal. This will go for April. This almost looks Art Nouveau, doesn't it? A house blessing. I think Janet sent me this. I'm going to save that for my April journal. This other one will go for, this doesn't quite say April to me here. This says more November. This one says April. And I think Janet sent me this wallpaper. The other wallpaper I think was sent to me by... Who else sent me wallpaper? Sharon Lombard sent me some wallpaper. Here's some pretty wallpapers. To where I use that. This is a Magnolia magazine. Oh, this is a Nebraska magazine. I don't know if I want to put it in there. We'll see. We'll put it over there. This is a farmhouse magazine. I like this photo. I'm going to tear that off. Well, it's already kind of torn off. Now let's see, do I want anything else out of here? Ooh, I like that. Kids activities. Few ideas we're implementing this year. Snow day. Let the kids create theater style play. Nature of living. Stink. What makes us stink? Alright, I don't think I want anything out of that. Except for this. Here's another magazine. And I entirely love this photo. I like all of these. So they'll go in there somewhere. So I'm going to save this. And how much of it do I want to save? I worked a country home. I wanted a country home for ages and have been collecting items and furniture for country life long before we had it. Well, she's got a country home now. We're going to put this part in there. See if there's anything I want. Ooh, that horse is cool. Rustic. How sweet it is. This is more Swedish style. Yeah. And what else is in here? Some more wallpaper samples. I'm not sure. I think I got wallpaper from Janet and Beth and Sharon Lombard, I think. Norma might have sent me some. I can't remember. After I get it and put it in a bag, I've forgotten. This is pretty. More wallpaper. My mystery journal is already, box is already getting that full. And I just haven't even hardly gone through this yet. Here's a notepad. We'll just tear off some and put in there. We'll save the rest out. Here's some scraps. I'm going to take this out. It's rolling around. Scraps. Scissors. I was saving the scissors piece. Countdown to Christmas. There's a fussy cut in there. Start of a snow globe. A leopard. Scribbles from my whiteout pen. It's a black sack. Some tissue and tissue. You guys are getting a tour of my junk bag. Oh, there's more. I'm not sure what this was. This, I don't know if I was saving this or if this is something. No, this is sprayed tissue paper with, I think with walnut ink I sprayed it. Let's save it. Some wipe off. Black paper. We'll put a couple sheets in there. We don't need to put all of it in there. And here I was making I was playing with a stencil and a mask out of this. I got this on a roll. It's kind of a vinyl. And I wanted to know if it'd make a nice stencil, and so that's what that is. Here I painted a corrugated box, some white papers. What else is in here? That's just white paper. I'm not going to put that in there. I want white paper. I'll get it out. I want images. Pumpkin. Image. That's a... And here's some more walnut ink stuff. Lizzie Borden. I'm not sure what that meant. I didn't write this. Somebody must have sent me that. More white papers. We're going to save these out again. I don't want to... I'm going to put these back in my bag. My box is getting full and I haven't even gone through all my bags yet. And this, I'm going to put back in, but I'm going to put it at the bottom. These are going to go back in my filler for Mystery Journal. I'll come back and fill it up again. What's this? This more wallpaper. I've got an awful lot of wallpaper. We'll save that. Alright, let me put the band back on this. See what else is in here. More magazines. I'm not going to pull them out. More magazines and another postcard, another scribble sheet. Somebody sent me this. This is awful pretty. We can do a page with that. Let's put this at the bottom and get it flattened out. However, I need more text stuff. So what I'm going to do is take... I'll put this in here. Alright, let's take this and put it in here. Yeah, this is so crumbly, I don't want to put it in there because it'll just make a crumble mess. So if I want it, I'll pull it out. But I have a book. Let me grab a book. I have a little book. I think it's right over here. Let me see what I did with it. Freckles, where are you? I have a little book here. We'll put some stickers in there. These are still for Rosemary's journal, her sewing journal. I have a little book. I'm looking. I have a little book called Freckles. Where did it go? Well, when I find it, I'll put a little book in there. Other little books. Wait, hold it. I'm not ready to call it quits yet. See, I got this fabric from, I'm not going to put it in there, but are those napkin rings I was showing you earlier? See, I can roll this fabric up and put it in those napkin rings, especially these thinner pieces. Because I usually end up rolling that stuff up anyway, putting a band around it. Here, we'll put these in there. These are off of that needlework. What else do I? These are for the fabric journal, for the Rosemary's fabric journal. And here, this is a scrap we can put in there. And this goes back in the these two go back in the bag. Whatever I did with the bag. Oh. Here, we can put that in there. Put that in there. And that. I'm picking stuff off the floor. It fell when I opened the bag. But where's my bag? I threw it behind me. And here, instead of that old newspaper, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Instead of that old newspaper, we'll use this paper that I had those napkin rings wrapped in today. It's the funny paper. We'll use that. It come out of my Thrift Haul. She wrapped the mug and those napkin rings up in there, the funny pages. I'll put that in there. And the only other thing that I think I want to get in there, besides when I'm working on it, I'll probably grab things like bling and stuff like that off of my desk. Stuff like this as I'm working. Let me get a little book. I want a little book. I got a little book. I got several little books, I think, from, well, I got some at the book sale, but I also think I ordered some from Shelley. I know I did one that was, I was cutting for butterflies. Oh, here, we'll use, I hate to tear it up, but it's already torn up, and it's too thick to put in there. We'll use this. It's in German, I believe, or Swiss. And I'm sure it's probably a Bible, but it's already torn, so I'm just going to take some pages. Hold your breath, Mary. There you go. I got my book text. And I might do more as I go along, but this is going to be my mystery journal. And I'll probably put together a journal to work in, but this is my mystery box. We got that far this morning. Pack it down, Mary. Do I have anything else over here? Let me hold on to this a minute. We're not quite done yet. I have a couple pieces of ribbon that I got at the thrift store of this gold trim. We'll throw that in there because I know I'll want it. I got a whole bag of that for a couple dollars. About 15 or 16 rolls of it. What else do I have here? This is my scrap bag for my calendar. Which I was going to work on this morning. Okay, that's quite enough. I think I'm going to have to fold this. And I got some more of these stencil pieces. I'm going to tuck it under because it's going to flop open. And I'm going to fold this, which is thin. And I'm going to tuck it under too. So we'll see. Oh, they both jumped out of the box. We'll see what I can make out of this, Lisa Conway. This is Lisa Conway inspired. What's this? Oh, here's a piece that I cut this morning. And I might find other things as I'm working, but this will be enough. Do you think that'll make a nice mystery journal? Where's the cover? Here's the cover. And I'm going to clean this off. I got some goo gone. So there we go. This is mystery box. We might work on that tonight. Maybe I'll work on a journal. And you know what I think? Well, no, because I wanted to use that book for something else. I'm going to deconstruct a book tonight for my mystery journal. And I want to do something else tonight. I want to have a list. So I worked on her. What did we do today? We did the mystery journal. What else did I do? I did something else really. What did I do? I opened Happy Mail. I did the Thrift Haul. Gosh, I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look at my stream. All right. So I think I've already got her as a thumbnail, but I don't have her this far. So she's still in progress. We'll just keep using her as a thumbnail. Oh, this should have gone in there. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. It is almost 8 o'clock. So say goodbye to everybody and tell you to have a good Friday. And let's see. I don't know if Barb Owen is going to stream today or not, but watch for her this afternoon. And I will be back on at 7:30 tonight. Tomorrow morning, I will be live at 5 o'clock to introduce our video stream hop. And you too, Kimberly. Bye, Mitzi. Thank you all for coming and sticking with me all morning. Bye. Oh, Colleen. Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, that's it. Colleen comes on at 10. At 11 Eastern, 10. No, 9. She comes on at 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Thank you. I usually remember that. I forgot it. I forgot today's Friday even. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tonight at 7:30.